President, my colleagues, as I stand here today, I talk about a bill that we are introducing today as part of that important package of education bills. I have my mask, and I'm delighted to see you all wearing your masks here and in committee. It's been great because we're in the middle of a pandemic. It has claimed over 6,000 lives, and we here in the Senate, like everyone across the state, we are changing our habits. We are adjusting and modifying how things work. We do it here, businesses are doing it, all environments are having to do this in dealing with how we live through this pandemic. Our schools need to be able to adapt as well. The package introduced today allows schools to do that, to use their discretion and their experience to modify their circumstances, modify how things are done so they can best serve their students. This bill that I'm introducing today simply says that school districts, intermediate school districts, public school academies are not required to conduct annual year-end evaluations for teachers and administrators in this coming year. That's it. It gives our schools a better chance to use every single minute that they have, every bit of time this year to do what they really need to do, which is to protect and teach our kids. Evaluations for teachers and administrators take dozens of hours, and they're a lot of planning, a lot of energy, a lot of focus, and a lot of stress, and no added benefit to our kids. I have a lot of teachers in my district, I bet you do too. I know how hard they work, and I know how stressed they are right now about how are they going to deliver good education this year, doing everything they can to take care of our children. All of these good teachers start every year by setting goals. They set goals for the individual students based on an assessment that they do of their own. This is not based on standardized tests. Understand what those kids need, and they set those goals. And those are what makes the evaluations work. Teachers are in a position this year where they aren't going to be able to do that. These kids are not ready. We have a lot of recovery to do to get through what's happened this year, and there's going to be a lot of stress on everybody going into this new school year. So there really isn't. With an unknown environment, with these big changes happening, there's no good way to set goals for these kids. So when you combine that with the real impossibility of doing standardized tests, as my colleague addressed, evaluating our teachers in the standard way is just not possible. So let's let go of that. Let's let our administrators focus on what they need to do, which is help our teachers and keep our students safe. We can do this simply by foregoing teacher evaluations for 1 year. Thank you, and I'd like my remarks printed in the journal.